Well, Scott, a nice way to bounce back from Friday night with 3 points. It was a bit of a slow start, tough first half, but you got goals in the end. What was your overall assessment?
Yeah, I didn't think we started too well, to be honest. First maybe 25 minutes or so, but maybe that's to be expected given the amount of work that the players put in. We only made a couple of changes, so it was still the main body of the team that played in the cup final. I think after that initial 25 minutes or so, I think we started to really pass the ball much quicker. We looked more fluid, we were moving Stirling better, creating some chances, and I felt that at that point, it was a matter of time when we were going to get the goal and the breakthrough. And I was quite happy going in at half time with that last period of the first half.
The second half, a couple more goals came. It was still quite tough to open up Stirling. Kind of similar for a long period in the first game of the season between them. How hard is it to play against a side? They're fighting for their lives.
Yeah, I mean, they weren't particularly ambitious going forward, but you understand what their job is to do, and I think they were organised. I think they worked really well together. They worked hard. They showed that by they were putting bodies on the line. We were having shots from edge of the box, and it was always a Stirling player getting in the way. But the players, I think, again in the second half had various spells where again the fluid, quick, sharp football, incisive football was there, and it was in those moments that I felt most likely that we were going to score and add to the first half lead. So we got the goals. We had other chances, that has to be said, but in the end it was a job that we had to do to come here and to take the 3 points and to stay top of the league, undefeated in the league, and that's something that we really want to make sure that for the last game of the season to come that we can maintain that. It's really important.
Absolutely. And a couple of changes you mentioned, one of those was Haley Sinclair, announced at the start of the week. I know you've said you've been trying to sign her for a while. How big a part do you think, and how well she played tonight, and going forward, how big will she be for Glasgow City?
Well, I think she did really well tonight, actually. I think she fitted into the way that we play really pretty well, having only trained with us a couple of times, and we're asking her to do different things than she would probably be doing normally. So I thought she took charge in certain areas in there and did really well. Wasn't at all perturbed about getting on the ball and making things happen. I think she found herself in some good areas in the first half, and I was very happy with the way that she contributed, and that's what it is for Sinky. She needs to just grow into the way that we play and gain more confidence in the way that we play, and I've got no doubt that she'll be a good player for us.
You touched about Sunday briefly, but what's the kind of big messages going ahead to the final game before the summer break?
The message is that we have a job to do. Again, we had one tonight, we've got another one to do on Sunday. We need to make sure that on Sunday we take all 3 points, that we maybe freshen up a little bit as far as our legs, given the how close we were to the final, but give us an extra three days or so to make sure that we arrive a bit more fresh and ready to go to maybe finish this first half of the campaign on a very positive note.
Just finally, you're no stranger now to coaching some of the squad that play for Scotland, but 5 of them are going to the World Cup. I know you're going there to be a pundit and commentate on the telly. So how pleased are you that these players are getting their chance to go to the World Cup? Because last time you were there.
Well, I kind of thought about it today a little bit. There's only a few things in football that are as sweet, shall I say, as being involved, as being asked to be involved in a World Cup for your country. It doesn't come along very often. We know that in the men's game, that's for sure. So when you get the chance to be named in the squad, it's a big day, and it's a big feeling for these players. So that's great. The fact that there's 5 of them from Glasgow City is great credit to themselves, to the club Glasgow City, and of course the really important people are their parents and their family, who really back them, and I'm sure we'll be backing them in the summertime, so looking forward to it.
Absolutely. Well done tonight, Scott.
Cheers, thanks Colin.